Hello, this is No Job Case. Thank you for clicking on my video. So today's video is about the wall behind me. A few weeks ago, the man in the house has taken the radiator off from that wall. Reason is because you shouldn't have a radiator next to your piano. And so that radiator was permanently turned off, so it was doing nothing. We decided to take it off and use it elsewhere. But since the radiator was off, then it has left the wall in a really terrible state. And I can just see that if I paint it white, it's never going to blend in with the rest of the wall really well. So I have decided to do something completely different to it. Because the other side of the living room has got some orange elements, so I have decided to paint this wall partially orange. So the plan is to draw a line up here and then curve and then go all the way to this end, finish there. And then all this area will be orange. First job is to fix the holes which were left from removing the radiator. I managed to pull all the wall plugs out of the wall. Then just fill the holes with some filler. I have left the filler to dry overnight. The next day, I started sanding the filler areas down so that I have a smooth surface to work with. Once that's done, I protected the working area. Then I started to take a few measurements on the walls so that I know where to tape around. I didn't draw lines on the wall because I don't want the wall to have like really obvious pencil lines. Instead, I just left a few dots, and then later on, I joined the dots up with my masking tape. A point worth to mention is that when it comes to masking tape, do make sure you get yourself a good one. I'm using frog tape. It works really well. Don't use those cheap white masking tape because they will quite often peel off your old paint. And also your new paint, they might sink into it and then you won't have a really sharp finish line. It's just not worth it. Get yourself some good tape. I used a crafty knife to cut off some excess parts to create my curvy line. I made sure that I press really gently so that I don't damage the wall. And it turned out pretty well. Read the words on your paint and follow the instructions. My paint asked me to give it a stir before using it, so that's what I'm gonna do. Now it is time for you to enjoy your painting therapy. And here's my new music corner in my living room. Thank you for watching. See you next time.